At 22 years old, I walked away from a 10 million rand social media business. At 20 years old, I was making more money than I could ever imagine at an age like that. Supercars, houses, traveling, lifestyle, living a life most people spend their entire lives chasing. At 22, I walked away from all of it. Not because I failed, and not because social media doesn't work, but because something far more dangerous happened. I won too early. Most people think success looks like freedom. What no one talks about is how quickly it can turn into a trap. The long unseen grind. The part that nobody clips for Instagram. For 3 straight years, I uploaded to YouTube every single day. No sponsors, no ad revenue, no team, no equipment, no validation. The first year, I didn't make a single cent. I was watching other creators blow up while my numbers just crawled along. Views were inconsistent, growth was slow. Every upload felt like uploading into silence. Most people quit here. Not because they're incapable, but because working without any reward messes with your head. But strange things happen when you do hard things long enough with no applause. You stop chasing motivation and start building discipline. That discipline is what carried me into year 2 and 3. That changed everything. Me as a person and my lifestyle. Not all necessarily for the good. The algorithm finally caught up. Momentum stacked up. 1 upload turned into 10. 10 turned into 100. By the time I was 20 years old, YouTube paid me over $650,000. In my country, over 10 million rand. And I did what most people would do. I upgraded everything. Supercars, new cars for friends and family, double-story houses that overlooks the city, traveling every week. From the outside, it looked like I had figured out life early, but internally, something was off. Money amplifies who you already are, and I was not ready for that amplification. Here is the uncomfortable truth. The money didn't feel earned in the way that I expected. Not because social media wasn't hard. It was, but because I wasn't ready for that amplification. I won too early, and I made too much money too young. Ego and constant seek for validation overtook everything. Algorithms change, platforms die, audiences move on. I realized I was building my life on something I couldn't control. That's when anxiety and unhappiness started to creep in. Every month was good, but fragile. Every win felt temporary. Every high needed a bigger hit to feel the same. At 22 years old, I asked myself a question that really scared me. If this disappears tomorrow, who am I without it? And the answer I really didn't like. So I did something that didn't make sense to anybody around me at the time. I walked away. I gave up the lifestyle. I gave up the millions, the attention, the predictable income. I started over in a world that does not care about your wins, your feelings. Professional trading, but not just any trading. No audience, no hype, no shortcuts. Just numbers, quietness, underground, responsibility, risk, and results. For 7 months, I went through a very thorough vetting process. Every trade audited, track record third-party verified, regulatory licensing at the second highest level, compliance checks, qualifications, no opinions, and no trust me bro type of results. Just cold, quiet, objective performance. It was humbling, and it was exactly what I needed. Eventually, I was onboarded onto one of South Africa's fastest growing and best performing asset management and investment firms. Not just as a trader, but as the face of the business. And this time, the pressure was real. Clients don't care about your story. Markets do not care about your feelings. And mistakes can cost real money that affects other people. But for the first time, my confidence wasn't borrowed from views, likes, or comments. It was built on a quiet, repeatable skill. And that changed everything for me. This is what the journey taught me. Success is not built on money. It's about trust, trust in yourself, and trust in your process. Trusting that you'll be able to start over, straight back up from the dirt if everything was taken away from you tomorrow. I don't regret YouTube and the money. It gave me leverage, discipline, accountability, and perspective. Walking away taught me something far more valuable. If your identity is tied to external validation, you don't own your success. It owns you. Most people are afraid of failing, but the real danger is succeeding before you even know who you are. And if you're building something right now, it may feel slow, uncertain, invisible. That is good. Those situations build the best character and the best leaders. And that's where foundations are formed. Because when the money comes, and it will, you want to be strong enough that you can carry it.